Hello and welcome to this Axure RP mobile prototyping course created by Axure. My name is James Oriel and I will be taking you on this Axure RP 9 prototyping course today. A little bit about me, and I'm a freelance user experience designer and I've been using Axure RP for over 7 years now. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship in the mobile and web space. In this video, you will be learning things about Axure RP, how to use Axure RP to prototype from your idea stage to collaboration and testing your mobile app idea. If you've got any question, you can contact me with the details below: my email address, my Skype, my LinkedIn link, and also my Twitter account. In this course, what we will be looking at, a mobile application. And why is the mobile application important? We realize that more and more business are reaching out to customers faster and in a more personalized way. So mobile devices are increasingly becoming very powerful and smart devices. So it's safe to say every business would need a mobile app in some ways to offer a mobile solution to their customers. The mobile operating system we will be targeting in this lesson will be the Android platform, and we will be testing our mobile application, mobile prototype. Once we've developed it, we'll be testing it on our Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and we'll be previewing it on the actual mobile device, so we see how this prototype works in the real sense of it. Also, we will be looking at how we'll be creating the prototype using Axure RP 9. This might be similar to Axure RP 8, but a lot has changed in Axure RP 9 in terms of the design and the layout of the page. And if you are just starting in Axure, you might probably want to be starting with Axure RP 9 rather than Axure 7 or 8. Our deliverables after we finish our prototyping will be the interactive prototype, and we'll be testing it, as I said, on a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 mobile device, and also we'll be testing while we're prototyping on our browser as well. The common screen needed in the mobile application that we're going to be prototyping today in Axure 9 is the splash screen. So we will be looking at the best practices in terms of creating our splash screen or the startup screen. This is the screen that the user will see when they first download and open your app. Every time they load up your app, the splash screen will open before any other page. So we will be looking at the best practice on how to develop this prototype. Also, we will be looking at the best practice in designing and developing the onboarding screen, what the onboarding screen is going to look like, and how we can work on the interaction as well. And we'll be making use of dynamic panel in this page or screen. Also, we'll be looking at the login, and we'll be doing some form of validation with username and a password. And once the user and password is available and is confirmed, then we'll be able to go into the home screen, and we'll be prototyping the sign up screen and the forgot password screen as well. Then we will move on to the home screen, and we will be looking at the mobile menu, how we can develop a mobile menu screen. The best practice, we will be looking at two options, either the hamburger menu or the bottom menu style. Also, we'll be looking at a sample profile page which we can use for our app, and we will be looking at ways for users to give feedback using the feedback pop-up menu for collecting feedbacks. We'll also be looking at how user can log out from the application and return back to the landing screen, which we have the login screen, so they can log in back to the account once they've signed out. And we'll be looking at the notification pop-up or slider, and we'll be looking at the settings page as well. What are you going to learn in this course? This course is you will be learning how to create beautiful prototype and wireframing with Axure RP from an idea, and we will be looking at prototyping a mobile application and share that with our stakeholders. We'll be getting comfortable creating high fidelity interactive prototype using Axure 9, and we will be looking at creating and using interaction conditions, animation of widgets, and applying transition. We will be looking at managing if and else statement. This will come handy when we are working on the pages of the login and the sign up. So we'll be using these conditions, and you'll learn how to do that in Axure 9. We'll be looking how to create slider, pop-up, modal. I will be using material design style, form, text box, and sticky headers and dynamic panel to ensure that our mobile prototype conforms to the latest standard and trend. We'll also be looking at simple tricks that I use in my prototype to prototype faster, and I'll be taking you on the naming convention, as well how you name your widgets, how you can better understand how to prototype faster. And if you have any question after these lessons, after this series, you are free to send me an email at my email address at uxshape@gmail.com, and I will be glad to respond back to you as soon as I can. I'm here to support your app idea to reduce your overhead development costs, and at the end of the day to ensure that you learn Axure RP 9 and get comfortable prototyping. So the requirements you're going to need for this course, all you need is a free license copy of Axure 9 and a browser. You might use Axure 8, but I will be using Axure 9 in this tutorial. So it's best to get a free copy of Axure 9 for you to be able to do that. If you cannot get a free copy of Axure 9, you can still implement many of them using Axure 8. We will be testing on Google Chrome as well, and we will be using browsers such as Edge. If you have Edge or Firefox, you can test it as well on that, but I'll be using Google Chrome to test. And who is this course really targeted? How the course is targeted to anyone who wants to learn how to prototype a mobile application in Axure 9, anyone who wants to brush up their Axure skills, and anyone who has a desire and a need to prototype a mobile app for their mobile app idea. So if you have a business, you have a startup idea, and you are looking at where to start from, this is the right course for you. And if you are a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced Axure user and you want to learn more about Axure and just want to brushing up your skills and so that you can use it in your day-to-day work, then this course is also for you as well. So let's begin our journey together, and I hope this Axure RP9 lessons, it's going to be interesting and you will enjoy every bit of it and learn something new. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye.